I was trying to dial myself up. So what's good, everybody? I don't know. I thought I just heard a gleam. Be that as it may, this is going to be going off of this now. I came across a video with, what she calls herself? Sunkissed Hermit, right? Now, I'm not saying this word for word, but I do know this. That in order for these people to get away with stuff, they would have had to use a false identity, right? To get money out of a bank, they would have had to use a false identity, plus know somebody who was what? Working at the bank. Wherever these accounts are. And the simple fact that we've been talking about this for quite some time, and we know that other energies are fitting this, right? So we want to get in this, but we want y'all to understand this and how we gonna do it off of that. And we just gonna let shit speak for itself, right? Because y'all know how we do over here. Damn right, bring out Stitch. You know what? Most people forget. Stitch is a fucking genius. People forget about that. People just think it's just, lethal, but the motherfucker is a genius, right? Let's go, check it out.
A raid on someone's home, okay? I'm using the Echoes of the Unsolved deck. There has been an investigator, someone who's a part of a 3-letter agency that has been watching this entire group. They have been making connections, they have been connecting the dots, and now the motive is clear, okay? People have been hiding behind false identities. They know that there has been false documents, forged documents. Someone with tattoos is very significant in this, okay? And there has been footage that has been deleted at the hands of businesses or people who aren't supposed to be connected to this, okay? I can see somewhere that was subpoenaed or somewhere where they had a search warrant, okay? We're getting a arrest warrant coming out. They were asked to give their camera footage, and they were a part of the entire plot. And these people have been seen now, okay? They've watched other individuals come into contact. They know where these partnerships lie. They see the connections, okay? This is where the dots are being connected. And someone has actual physical evidence, okay? There's something about dirty money here as well, like money laundering, and that's why there's different businesses that are going to be associated with everything. But I'm telling you, there's a 3-letter agency that is watching this entire group, and they don't see this coming. I'm getting blind spot coming out. But also, what has given this silent alarm, or what has tripped this alarm for this 3-letter agency, is who's going and accessing the money, okay? It was unknown at first who was a part of the actual financial side of this and who was actually benefiting financially from this, but someone went and they accessed the vault, okay? And by them accessing the vault or accessing the bank account, having access to the bank account is what rang this alarm. They're using other people's identity to actually go into the bank, and that's why it seems like they were trying to frame someone. This has been so strategically plotted, okay? And they now understand that there is something that...
So that there's this bank accounts and stuff in my name, right? So then again, if I have all of these assets, again, why would I be living in a fucking trap house? While everybody and members of my family and exes, they're sitting there eating every day. Listen.
Shifted. They know that they need to slow down. They know that everybody needs to kind of separate. Nobody needs to come into contact with one another. And now there's somebody who's being seen as a flight risk, all right? This private investigator is watching this mastermind that's behind this entire situation. This person has some sort of demonic energy, low vibrational energy, and they think that they're going to be able to get out of this with some sort of legal loophole. They think because they have an inside contact to some sort of government agency that they'll be able to bury the truth in some way, or they think that they're going to receive some sort of plea bargain. They think because they have money that they're going to be able to pay someone off to get around this in some way, and that's what's going to help them escape, okay? But somebody is actively
under the
pursuing
cult card?
this individual. It doesn't matter how much money this person sees being paid. It doesn't matter who else involved. Whoever this active, like, 3-letter agency agent is, okay? They are divine. They are an earth angel themselves. And just like there is duality within everything, this agent is almost going rogue, okay? I am getting corruption. I am getting crooked, okay? But this person sees that an earth angel has been targeted. I've seen it with my own eyes. I have channeled this reading over and over again, and I know that it's hard to have faith in these authoritative figures, but what you need to realize is that there is good in some of these people, okay? They're not all crooked. They're not all out to, like, receive payoffs and to receive money under the table. Whoever this person is can see this earth angel. They can see that this has been spiritual warfare and 3D warfare, and now they are going to make it their life's mission to bring this mastermind down, and watch as it all plays out. I'm going to leave this here.
She's gonna leave it there, so check it out as we go. So 83856772, right? 9 would be the final digit as the 5th digit in each one. So 8385-9, 6772-9. Protection. Whoever this person who can see it, we talked about this yesterday. There's somebody like at the top of a cliff, like this don't look right, right? Who is investigating something that's going to cause these people in this group following this false leader grief because they were trying to mentally you over. Now these people in this group, and it has to do with the freaking wherever that money, overseas money is, there's persons who work there. A person who works there is part of this group, cult, or whatever, sorority group, some shit, my dude. They're all gonna have to reap what they sow, and this is why they're going through this. Not only that, remember, they wanted to do this. They were passionate about doing this, but now they have grief for what they have done. So, like I said, and not only the person who works at the bank, but whoever manages that bank, they're fucked too. Because whatever this was, it had to be with a clearance high enough to get past the ID and everything. A lot of people are about to be like exposed, fired, disbarred for whatever this is that they were laundering money and using even small businesses to launder the money. Stay tuned.